What is an agricultural easement versus a conservation easement? Imagine owning a piece of land and wanting to protect its future use. You might hear about legal tools called easements that help with this. Today, we're going to clarify what makes agricultural easements different from conservation easements. Both are legal agreements that restrict certain land uses, but they serve distinct purposes and have different rules. A conservation easement is a voluntary agreement between a landowner and a government agency or a qualified land trust. It permanently limits specific types of development to protect resources like natural habitats, water quality, scenic views, or historic sites. When a landowner grants a conservation easement, they give up some rights to develop or alter the land, but they still own it and can use it within the limits of the easement. These agreements are recorded on the property deed and stay in effect forever, no matter who owns the land later. An agricultural easement is a type of conservation easement, but it focuses solely on farmland and ranch land. Its main goal is to keep the land available for farming and ranching activities. It prevents development that would interfere with agricultural use, such as building subdivisions or commercial structures. Like general conservation easements, agricultural easements are voluntary and recorded on the deed, and they also last forever unless a court orders otherwise or the land is taken through eminent domain. The key difference is their focus. Conservation easements can protect many resources, including natural, historical, or scenic features. Agricultural easements are narrowly aimed at maintaining the land's ability to produce food and fiber. Sometimes, agricultural easements allow limited non-farm uses, like building homes for heirs or structures needed for farming operations. They often permit subdivision of residential lots or construction of farm-related buildings, which can be helpful for succession planning. Eligibility for these easements depends on the land type. Agricultural easements usually apply to cropland, pasture, rangeland, grassland, or parts of private forest land. The land must be free of encumbrances, and lenders or mortgage holders must agree to subordinate their rights to the easement. Financially, both easements can offer tax benefits. The United States Department of Agriculture's Agricultural Conservation Easement Program provides financial assistance, sometimes covering up to 75% of the easement's fair market value for environmentally significant grasslands. This program has two tracks, one for wetlands and another for agricultural land. The agricultural track prioritizes lands that support farming, keep land affordable for future generations, and sustain valuable from businesses. For farmland investors, understanding these easements is vital. They influence property value, marketability, and future use. Agricultural easements are usually permanent, but some jurisdictions may impose time limits. They restrict development but can stabilize land prices by preventing speculative building. This makes them attractive for investors seeking steady income from farming rather than development potential. Knowing whether a property has a conservation or agricultural easement is essential during due diligence. The specific restrictions and rights determine what activities are allowed, how the land can be used or transferred, and what future options exist. These legal tools shape the financial and operational aspects of farmland investments, making them important considerations for anyone involved in agricultural real estate.